Oh, the energy, the tension, the excitement, the electricity. Let's get ready. Buckle up, everybody. It should be a fun one tonight on the ice for EA Sports. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz of this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. Great night for hockey, and period number 1 is underway. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. Tavares wins the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. The Bisons have it from their own end. Feeds the puck to Power. The Bisons will play it in their own end. Slides it to Darlene. Quick pass to Tuck. Gaining momentum along the wing. Here's a chance. Stopped by Samsonov. And that's intercepted by Tavares. Nice zone entry on the left side. Puts it on net. That's a textbook save by Luukkonen. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Toronto's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that goes off a body. The Bisons will play it from the defensive zone. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. There's another stop. Here's a chance in front. Oh my goodness, he's on fire in goal. Tremendous intensity here in the offensive zone. Nylander's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. And he slides it quickly to Lundgren. Oh, what a stop with the pad by Luukkonen. Gets the puck over to Thompson. Looking to make something happen at center. On the attack along the boards. Answers it with an even better save. Taken along the wall by McCabe. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Shot! Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Along the right wall. Here's a shot, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And he serves it across to Darlene. Here they come on the attack. They put the puck into the offensive end. Quick pass to McCabe. And he takes the feed. Toronto's on the attack. Takes the shot. Denies him on the play. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. The Bisons have it now. Tremendous hit into the boards, and that's a finishing play. Came up with the save on that play.
I've never been a goaltender except in road hockey, James. I tell you, if you take one off the mast, you got to be rattling. But nonetheless, he finds a way to get the save. And that's what you got to do. Put everything in front of it if you want to make the stop.
Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Buffalo's going to play it from the corner. Keeps a hold of the puck after that knock. Here's a short pass to Norris. Back to the point it goes. Fires it on net. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Bisons find themselves in a scoreless game after owning the play and really controlling it in the offensive zone. It's a scoreless period, James, but they have to find ways to convert, and that means driving the middle of the ice and trying to bury it.
Riley's moving the puck through his own zone. Toronto's across the blue line. Quick shot! And that's off target as it hits a body. Darlene stick handling in his own zone. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
Tavares has such great hands and great vision, and he gets in tight, tried to create some space with those magic mitts, but he's unable to pull it off.
Scores! It's in the back of the net.
Well, this is just a fantastic shot. I mean, the goaltender is saying, hey, try and beat me glove hand. Well, guess what? He does.
Buffalo's got to be feeling good about themselves, finally breaking through and getting one here in the second.
And that's a good one to get, James. They can finally breathe a sigh of relief as they've had possession, they've had the shots, they've had the opportunities, and finally they convert.
Oh, and he missed the net. What a chance there.
Oh, James, when you're in the funnel, you've got that great scoring chance. You got to execute. You can't miss from that area.
Takes the feed. Powers got it in the defensive end. Skates to the crease. And that's turned aside by Samsonov. Buffalo's got the puck against the wall. And he takes the pass. Quick feed to Darlene. Too much congestion in front. Toronto's looking to break out. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Shot! And that's broken up. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. More than half the period has expired. Buffalo's ahead 1-0. Off the draw, they take possession. The Bisons move the puck in the defensive zone. Takes a shot. What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Carries it across the line. Shot! Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Makes a move in front. And that's blocked in traffic. And he was locked in on that save as play continues. Just here in the late stages of this frame, Buffalo's up 1-0. Norris wins the draw on their own end. And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Well, the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a one-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job.
Toronto's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, they earn this a power play, James, through hard work, and it's an opportunity to even the score here. They need to find a way to execute and get back to the even score.
Grabbed along the boards by Marner. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Trying to get it out of their own end. Blocked at the line and kept it. Scores! They've tied it up. Opportunity knocking, and they take advantage on the power play.
Well, you spend so much time in practice working on it because you want to have different layers to throw off the PK units, and I thought they did a real effective job of reading what they were giving, and then they were able to bury it. Let's have another look at this, James. Yep, there it is. I mean, look at that net front presence, just the screen and the goaltender battling to find the puck. That's exactly what you need in the paint on the power play, and as a result, they score.
Toronto's push in the offensive end gets them the equalizer they needed.
Yeah, and with impeccable timing, too, James. You know, at the end of the period, you always know you want to maintain your composure, but you also want to create a ton of energy. You don't want to be scored on, but you certainly want to score a goal. They did just that. They got themselves back at evens in this game.
Quinn's taking it from his own end. Fires it, and that doesn't reach the net. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. And he takes a shot, and just got a piece of it to... Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Toronto's got possession here in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Nylander. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. And we are underway here in the third, still evened up. Will we see that go-ahead goal here? Picked up along the boards by Thompson. Drives to the paint. Great stop by the goaltender off the glove.
Well, he's extremely dangerous when he has the puck on his stick. He's like a magician, and it's on a string. This time, though, the goaltender shuts him down.
Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Moves it to Nylander. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Tries to get it to Dahlin. Buffalo's in transition. Back at the point, they set it up. Oh, and that one pumps up short as he just gets enough of that one. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Toronto's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Up along the wing. Sends it in deep. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck now. Feeds the puck across to Quinn. Tries it to the crease. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. Another stop by the goaltender. Denies that opportunity. Picked up along the wall by Middlestat. Oh, zero fear to get in front of that shot. Fires it on net. Fantastic save. Hammers one. Denies him again.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Here's a chance. Comes up with the block. Buffalo's got the puck along the boards. Slick feed. Scooped up along the wall by McCabe. Takes the pass. Across the line. Puts it on net. Blocked in front. Buffalo's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away.
People and fans complain that low-scoring games are boring, but not this one. There's been a lot of high-quality chances on both sides. It's been a very entertaining game.
Picks up the puck. Rips it along the wall. Denies him with a save. Here's a shot. Great reflexes, another save. Getting into the later stages of this period, we are all tied up in this one. Toronto's won the draw. Takes the feed at the point. Long jam in front, that's broken up. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Norris has it in the defensive end. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Dished on over to Samuelson. And now it's to Tuck. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. Takes it across the blue line. Shot! Good stop by Samsonov. Handles the pass from his goalie. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Reaches out and uses the stick. Along the wing up the neutral zone. The Bisons get a hold of the puck along the boards. Taken along the wall by Skinner. Grabbed in the open ice by Thompson. Forces the turnover. Tries to feed it over to Domi. Shot! Oh, he had him beat, but it goes off the inside post. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. the buzzer. 60 minutes of play has solved absolutely nothing. So let's go to overtime, and we'll do that next here on EA Sports. A lot of different choices on social media as to who'll be the hero here in overtime. Let's find out who's got the game on their stick. Puck is dropped. Overtime is underway. Toronto's got the puck. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Puck leaves the zone on the bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. Grabbed along the boards by Riley. Gets the puck back here in the neutral zone. The Bisons will play it in their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. On-man rush. For the win! Oh, we are still tied! What a stop! A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Toronto's taking possession in their own end. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Hammers the shot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Thompson's got it against the boards. And some good footwork to kick it away. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. And he stopped that one. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. A critical draw here. Buffalo's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that's turned aside. Takes it into the slot. Hammers a shot. Nice block. And now it's grabbed by Yarncroke. It's a 2-on-1. Oh, and the rush is stopped offside the call. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Big stop just as time expires in the period. And there's the horn. This has been a fun one tonight. Still no winner to pick, so we'll take it to a shootout next. Time for the shootout, and so many people will complain about it, but when it's time to actually let this thing unfold, there is not a single person I know that looks away. Shootout time. Let's get it on. Marner's at center ice with the mindset, anything you can do, I can do better. Shot scores! What a goal!
Well, I like that he came in with a little bit of speed on this shootout, James, and he didn't give anything away until the last minute. He has that quick release, he was accurate, and he buried it.
A little more pressure on the shooter now as they are trailing by one. And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all of the shooting angles.
Makes a save and look good doing that one.
Yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
I guess we can call this shootout overtime. It scores, and it finds its way in the back of the net.
And this is why your skilled players are paid the big bucks, James. You have to be able to embrace the pressure like he does there, and he just buries it to keep his team alive.
Tavares can play the role of Sandman with a goal. And he says, on that play.
Yeah, on the shootout, he's confident and composed. You don't see him moving around in his crease. Just makes himself as big as possible. Looks really efficient.
Had a chance to widen the lead and couldn't do it.
Yeah, he couldn't capitalize. And more importantly is he doesn't apply any pressure to the opponent or the opposing goaltender.
Boom! There's your shootout winner! Listen to them. They don't want to go. This has really become one of the real premier party destinations in the hockey landscape, and here's a reason why. Look at the celebration here, Cheryl.
And you got to love this. I mean, the fans are there for you while you're playing the game, and you come back out to say thank you to them.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. See ya.